Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I have another pick a card reading for you, and we're going to be asking the question, what needs healing within me? What is it that I need to heal in order to move forward, in order to achieve the things that I want to achieve, in order to just achieve healing and peace? What do I need to heal within me? You know, what blind spots am I not seeing in my healing journey, and how can I heal those? So we have 4 piles here. This is going to be pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So take a deep breath, ground and center yourself. Choose the pile of cards that you feel the most intuitively drawn to, and let's get started. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, this is your reading. So with these cards here, we have the Fog card, the Forest card, the 5 of Winter, we have Play, we have Dove Spirit, and we have Cow Spirit. Now with the 5 of Winter and this Fog card, I'm feeling like you need to heal this mental fog, this mental confusion. You were drawn to the amethyst crystal, so I'm sensing like you either have mental fog, brain fog, your crown chakra is blocked or closed right now, potentially your third eye is blocked or closed right now. So you would really benefit, first of all, from doing some crown chakra healing work, some third eye chakra healing work, because that's kind of why you're experiencing this mental confusion, this brain fog. Things don't seem very clear right now. So what you need to heal is kind of your clarity, your vision, your clairvoyance. And the way that you can do that is through play and through having fun, as well as through meditation. So again, like working on slowing your breathing, doing some type of breath work, meditation around opening your crown chakra. I actually almost said heart chakra, so there might be a connection there where there's a blockage between your crown chakra and your heart chakra. I'm feeling like information is trying to get through your crown chakra and it's not reaching your heart chakra. So there might be a blockage between your heart chakra and your crown chakra. So that is, you know, doing some healing work in the upper chakras. So we're talking crown, third eye, throat, and heart. I'm just feeling like that's kind of what needs healing within you, is your upper chakras. So you might, you know, I'm feeling like you're very grounded. You're normally very practical, and you might be having trouble kind of grounding your ideas or navigating your ideas. There's just, I'm seeing like smoke and mirrors, cloudiness, fog, that kind of thing. So work on, like I said, healing those upper chakras. We have the Dove Spirit here, and it says be peace, and I'm also drawn to the number 21, which is the number 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, and so I'm feeling like you need to put yourself in a space where you can be creative. The number 3 reminds me of the Empress, which is all about like creativity, inspiration, I'm hearing, and you need to work on allowing yourself to just like have fun, be creative, play. You know, I'm picking up like finger painting, like doing something very like childish and playful, and like just doing it for fun. We also have the Cow Spirit here, and it says the miracles are endless. So, and again, with this Cow Spirit card, I'm looking at the flower crown on the cow's head, and that's again drawing me to this like crown chakra energy. So you really need to heal your crown chakra. I'm feeling like spending time in nature, getting grounded. I'm seeing you just like sitting cross-legged on the floor and like drawing or playing somehow, painting, just like getting in getting in touch with that, that inner child is really going to kind of help you to, there's too much worry and confusion and fear in the mind, and you need to get out of the mind. So, you know, for one, it's going to be helpful to, like I said, meditate, clear your mind, set the intention that you're clearing your, I heard heart chakra again. So clearing your heart chakra, clearing your crown chakra, but as well, just, you know, getting out of your mind. Once you do that meditation, once you listen to some healing music in order to clear your crown chakra and your heart chakra, then you're, you know, trusting that that's going to be healed, that your spirit guides are going to help you heal that, and just kind of forget about it and allow yourself to play and have fun, be outside. Yeah, I'm feeling this like childish energy. You need to get in touch with your inner child, like playing outside, running in a field, frolicking. I'm feeling this like, and with the with these flowers here on this card, again, it's giving me this feeling of like, let me see if I can get that to focus. No, it's not going to focus. This feeling of like summer, and also when the camera wasn't focusing, I'm getting this like, that's kind of how you are right now. You're in this energy of things are not in focus, things aren't clear right now. So yeah, that's what's going to help you kind of heal. I'm going to see if there's any more messages I can get for this pile. Spirit, how can pile number 1 heal their crown chakra? Okay, so we have here the High Priestess and Justice. So the High Priestess is all about, I'm hearing mystic, but it's all about kind of your intuition. And so you need to trust your intuition. And with the Justice card here, I'm actually seeing like this sword that he's holding here. I'm seeing this sword kind of just cutting through all the mental fog and getting to the truth. And so truth is coming to you. It's really important to tap into your intuition. So I'm really feeling like you need to create a daily meditation practice. That's really going to help you. You know, whether you take 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes every day to sit down, sit cross-legged on the ground. I'm feeling like that's going to be really important for you, is like grounding during your meditation, so that you can kind of ground those intuitive hits, ground the information that comes through. But sitting and in meditation, clearing your mind, allowing messages to flow through you and to you, and yeah, that's what's really going to help you, is clearing your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your heart chakra, doing meditation, slowing your breathing, grounding, and playing. So I hope this reading resonates, and I will see you in the next one. If you felt drawn to pile number 2, this is your reading. So we have here the Rhino Spirit, Hawk Spirit, we have Break the Chain, we have Dreamtime, Waterfall, and the Lovers. And the first thing that I noticed with this pile is the Rhino Spirit card here is the number 5, or the number 50. And then we have the Hawk Spirit, which is 32, 3 plus 2 equals 5. And then we have the Lovers card here, which is the number 6. So there's this progression from the number 5, which can be kind of a challenging energy. So you might have recently gone through some challenges. And with the number 6, the Lovers card here, I'm hearing and feeling harmony. So you are stepping into this feeling of discord, I think is what I'm hearing. You've kind of been in this energy of discord, disharmony, and now you're stepping into this feeling of harmony and peace. And because you were drawn to the rose quartz, which always for me is like the heart chakra, and we have the Lovers card here, it's really going to benefit you to, first of all, do some heart chakra healing, You might have been drawn to this pile and pile number 1 because pile number 1, there was some messages of healing the heart chakra as well. So if you felt drawn to that pile as well, maybe there's a message there for you. But what I'm feeling for this group mostly is that all of your healing is happening in the heart chakra. You're feeling, or you're about to experience, this heart opening. And with the break the chain card here, I'm feeling as though you have had chains around your heart, or like there's been this blockage around your heart. And it says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So there are either ancestors around you kind of helping you to heal your heart, or this pain and blockage surrounding your heart has been passed down through generations. It's ancestral, it's old trauma. It's not yours to carry, but it is yours to heal. And you're really going to be able to do that by, like I said, meditating on opening your heart chakra, listening to some heart healing music here on YouTube. Just Google heart healing music or heart healing frequency. And with the rhino spirit, it says, overcome any obstacles. And the hawk spirit says, let spirit be your guide. So I feel like you've done that. I feel like you've kind of been in a place where you've been in this feeling of, I don't know where I am, where I'm going, what I'm doing. I feel lost. I feel confused. I'm wanting to follow my heart, but I don't know how to do that. And I feel like you are either letting your heart guide you, or that's what you need to do, is allow your heart to guide you. You might be having a lot of activity in your dreams. So you might have dreams of your heart's desires. If not, what this card is telling me, this dream card here, is that you need to allow yourself to create from your heart, to manifest and create. And normally with this dream time creation card, I'm feeling like you need to like be creative, but I'm actually feeling this creative energy more so not necessarily about like the arts, but just creating your dream life, creating and manifesting. Deliberate creation is what I'm hearing. So, you know, rather than just kind of allowing life to happen to you and just stumbling through life, you're being very deliberate and I'm hearing personal about the way you're creating your life. You're just following your heart, being very intentional. And again, with the waterfall card here, water is a very emotional energy. So there's a lot of emotional healing here for you. And that's something that you really need to focus on, is just following your heart, following your emotions, opening yourself up to your emotions and experiencing your emotions, experiencing and feeling love, divine love, and knowing that love is surrounding you, that the divine loves you so deeply and that you are always loved unconditionally. You might be experiencing a new love, entering a new relationship. That might not be for everyone, but I'm feeling this sense of balance. Balance, peace, and harmony is what I'm hearing. I'm going to get some more cards here. We're going to ask Spirit, what else does pile number 2 need to heal? Okay. It's too many cards here, but we're going to take the first 2. We have the Moon and we have the Empress. So again, the Empress, the number 3, reminds me again of this creation energy, just deliberately creating this beautiful life for yourself. Normally, sometimes the Empress can indicate pregnancy, not always, but that's something that I'm feeling called to mention. So that could be something that's on your heart right now, is pregnancy. And that could be, you know, sometimes when I think of pregnancy, it's not necessarily being pregnant with a child. It could be being pregnant with an idea that you're wanting to birth and create. And with the Moon card here, I'm feeling like, so the Moon can indicate illusion. I'm actually hearing disillusionment. So what I'm feeling is maybe you're coming out of that. You're coming out of this feeling of, okay, I'm feeling there's been this illusion that this belief that you've subscribed to that was kind of clouding your judgment or confusing you. And that's kind of this like number 5 energy that I'm picking up on. It's kind of like this mental confusion. And you're kind of stepping out of that. You're following your intuition, you're following your heart, and you are breaking these ancestral patterns and just creating this deliberate, beautiful life. So a lot of heart healing here for you. So really focus on that. Like I said, focus on opening your heart, healing your heart, listening to heart healing music, meditating on opening and healing your heart chakra. And yeah, just allowing yourself to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling and true to your heart. So I hope this reading resonates, and I will see you in the next one. If you felt drawn to pile number 3, this is your reading. We keep getting repeating numbers in all of these readings. This is the 3rd reading that I'm doing. This is the 3rd time it's happening. We have the number 2 and the number 20, which equals the number 2. And so at the time that I'm recording this, it's actually the new moon in Taurus. So I think the energy is very potent right now. We also have the summer solstice card here. We have the 10 of spring, which is the 10 of wands. We have the mountain card, and it says strength. And we also have pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So I'm feeling for you what needs healing is with this summer solstice card here, this radiance, as well as this honey calcite crystal that you were drawn to, you would really benefit from healing your solar plexus. And I'm feeling heart chakra as well, which makes sense because those are right next to each other. And normally with the summer solstice card here, because there's so much orange, I would think sacral chakra, but I'm actually feeling more solar plexus. And of course, when we heal certain chakras, the ones kind of close to them will be affected. So your sacral and your heart will also be affected, but really doing some solar plexus healing work. So meditating on your solar plexus, listening to solar plexus healing music here on YouTube, affirmations regarding strength are going to be really beneficial for you. So, you know, I am strong, I am courageous, strength surrounds me, and just, I'm feeling like, okay, I'm hearing mountain pose, and I'm also hearing or feeling like you're kind of standing with your 2 feet planted on the ground, hands on your hips, kind of in this like Superman pose, and you're just feeling like strong and grounded. And I'm hearing I am strong, I am grounded. So affirmations are going to be really beneficial for you. Writing affirmations, saying them out loud. I think that for you, saying them out loud is going to be very powerful. You know, standing in front of the mirror in that sort of power pose and saying those affirmations to yourself, looking yourself in the eye and telling yourself how strong, how beautiful, how capable you are, how courageous you are. That's going to be really beneficial for you and for your healing. Yeah, with this pillar of light, I'm just seeing you as this like strong, strong pillar of light. I'm seeing actually that you, so with the radiance card here, you're so full of divine light, and that shines out, and you draw, you're like a magnet. You're like a magnet for others. I'm hearing magnet for healing. So you might be a healer yourself. Actually, with the 10 of spring here, the 10 of wands, that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the, what is it, Myers-Briggs personality types. but I am an INFJ, and I feel like you might be as well. And a lot of times with these, I see like memes on social media of INFJ, and they're like the healers, and the meme will be depicting the INFJ as like they have a million swords in their back, and they're going to heal someone who has one sword in their back. And it's like, it's this idea that even though you have so much burden on your shoulders, or so much not burden, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like you've been through so much, you hold so much, you've had to heal so much within yourself, and yet you still want to help others and heal others. It's almost like you would rather take that one sword out of their back so that they have no swords in their back, even though you have a million swords in your back. I don't know if that is helpful at all. That's just an image that came through in my mind. It's this sense of like you want to take all the burden on yourself. And so with this 10 of spring, it's saying ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. You're being weighed down by too much, just too much. It's this heavy energy. You need to get rid of, I'm feeling it even in my breath right now. It's like you need to take a deep breath. You need to allow yourself to let go of this burden that you're holding, and allow yourself to fill up with light, divine light. Allow divine light to come through you, to come pour into your crown chakra, through your entire body, through all of your chakras. It might help for you to clear all of your chakras so that the light can kind of flow through all of them. And we have, with the dolphin spirit, it says this and that are true. And because we have two twos here, there's this sense of duality, and there's this sense of, okay, with the dolphin spirit, with the this and that are true, it's kind of like saying not everything is black and white. There's some gray, and things can be, how do I explain this? Maybe I should read from the actual book. Just give me a moment here while I read from this. I think this message is going to be very helpful for you. Okay, so it says that this card is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit, both this and that. Two truths coexist. The story you tell, and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, a choice that led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. So that's kind of the message for you, or what's going to help in your healing is, I'm seeing the yin yang symbol. So there's the circle, there's the light, there's the dark, there's a little bit of the darkness in the light, there's a little bit of the light in the darkness, and both can and do coexist. It's not all black and white. And with the antelope spirit, it says life is speeding up. So you're moving forward in some ways. There's kind of this, I feel like once you heal this burden that you're carrying in you, and I don't know if you've ever read Florence Scovel Shinn's book. The name of the book is blanking, or I'm blanking on the name of the book. But in that book, one of the affirmations that she talks about is, it's this spoken word affirmation that she says, I cast this burden on the Christ within, and I go forth feeling lighter. Or I cast this burden of anger on the Christ within, and I go forth feeling happy and joyful. And so I'm picking up on this idea of like you releasing this burden, you know, choosing to hold light instead of this heaviness within you. And again, with that duality message, knowing that both can coexist. You don't have to be all darkness or all light. You can hold the light and the darkness at the same time, and that's going to help you move forward. I'm going to shuffle the cards here, and we're going to see how can pile number 3 heal, Spirit. What needs healing within pile number 3? What's going to help to heal? Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the Tower. Yeah, this conflict that you have been experiencing is coming to an end. We also have the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so that's another number 2 there. Again, I'm just hearing duality, balance. You're able to hold both energies, both the light and the darkness can peacefully coexist. So I hope that reading resonates and was helpful. Again, focus on solar plexus chakra healing, saying affirmations, allowing yourself to release some of this burden, some of this heaviness, some of this density, and allowing yourself to fill up with more love and more light. If you felt drawn to pile number 4, this is your reading. So the first card that we have here is the Snake Spirit, and it's the number 55, and it says time to heal. So what I'm feeling for this group is okay, with this Desert card here, Vision Quest, I'm feeling like it's kind of time to buckle down on your healing, to take your healing a little bit more seriously. I'm feeling like kind of this, like, I'm feeling this sense that spirit, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors have been nudging you to do some healing work, and you've been avoiding it. And they're kind of saying at this point, you know, there's no more avoiding it. With the Ever Unfolding Rose card here, it says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And I'm getting this sense, I'm feeling this kind of like this energy that's being a little bit hard on you. And I heard kick in the pants. So I'm feeling like you need maybe a little bit of tough love. Like you've been kind of nudged to begin healing something. There's something that is kind of old in your life and no longer serving you and needs healing. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. And for whatever reason, you've been hesitant to heal that within you. And it's time to stop running. It's time to heal it, because with the Ant Spirit here, we have the number 1, and it makes me think of new beginnings, but it says time to collaborate. So you might be working with others in this healing journey. This could be, you know, a nudge to go to therapy, to seek help. I'm hearing couples counseling or mediation, something like that. So there's this thing in your life that needs healing, and you've been putting it off, whether it's been, you know, you're putting off going to therapy, going to counseling, whatever help that you know that you need, you've been putting it off. And it's basically time to do it. You can't put it off any longer. Spirit, your angels, your guides are not allowing you to put this off any longer. It's time to face the music, is what I heard. And to heal this, and to be vigilant in this healing. So what I'm feeling for you, or for this group, is that you might have tried healing in the past, or you've kind of dipped your toe in healing, but you've had this idea of like, okay, I'm healed, I'm done. You know, like maybe you went to therapy once, you're like, I'm good to go, I did it, it's done. And what you're being reminded of here is that, first of all, healing isn't linear. It's kind of it's a process. It's a constant process. The reality is that we're never really done healing. we have to keep up with it. So you need to be vigilant about keeping up with your healing, not just going to therapy or counseling or mediation. Sorry about that, my camera shut off. What I was saying was you need to be committed to your healing journey and not just going to therapy or counseling or mediation once. I'm also feeling this in a relationship. So, you know, you might have had a disagreement with a partner, a friend, a family member, someone, and you feel like, okay, the issue has been addressed, now it's done, it's over with. And this is something that might take some time to kind of work through and heal. And so you need to put some work into your healing. You know, it's not a one and done type of thing. It's going to take a little bit of work. And the reason that you're being called on this healing journey and to continue staying devoted to your healing is because there's so many rewards and blessings here for you. We have the 9 of Autumn, which is the 9 of Pentacles, and it says, reward yourself for all of your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. And so what I'm feeling with this card is, first of all, rewarding yourself along the way. So yes, healing is a journey, and you know, it's not necessarily ever complete and finished, but it's good to recognize the work that you do along the way, and to know that there's a lot of blessings, rewards, abundance to be experienced and had when you continue on this healing journey. You need to see the fruits of your labor, and that means putting in a little bit of work and staying committed to the work. And I'm being drawn here to this crystal. You were drawn to, I forget the name of this crystal, but the blue color is making me think of the throat chakra. So yeah, definitely this feeling of like communication, healing through communication. So doing some throat chakra healing work, listening to some throat chakra healing music here on YouTube, healing through communicating, through I'm hearing talk therapy. So again, that idea of counseling, therapy, just kind of talking to someone about your problems or what you are experiencing. Let me see if there's any more messages here for you, Spirit. How can pile number 4 heal? What needs healing within group number 4? I'm feeling, okay, yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which again is very similar to the 9 of Autumn energy here, and we have the Empress. Okay, so what I was hearing when I was shuffling is you're actually afraid of this new beginning for some reason. I'm feeling, okay, you're in self-sabotaging behavior. You know that you have the ability to create and manifest abundance. You know that you're a powerful being, and yet you're afraid of your own power is kind of what I'm feeling. You're afraid of all that you can create, and so you're afraid to move on because maybe you have experienced some past hurt and you're just not letting it go. You're afraid to let it go. You're afraid to move on. You're afraid to be better off, which is, it sounds crazy, right? But yeah, you, like, there's so much greatness within you, so much power, so much potential, and you're afraid of your own potential and your own power. I'm feeling this actually with a relationship as well, as like, okay, I'm picking up on, this won't resonate for everyone, but I'm picking up on this feeling of you being afraid to move on from someone and being afraid to do better without them. So, you know, maybe you've experienced some sort of breakup, whether that's with a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, and there's this guilt that you feel of like being better off without them. But that's kind of, you know that you have the potential to be better without them and to create this big, abundant life, to be prosperous and wealthy and abundant. And for whatever reason, you're afraid. You're afraid of creating your own abundance and success and prosperity. And so what I would recommend is doing some work on healing your beliefs about prosperity and abundance and success. Yeah, you might need help healing your money mindset. I'm feeling also that you might think that you need someone else in order to be prosperous or abundant. You might feel like you need to rely on a husband, a wife, a partner, or rely on a family member for your money, and you're actually not reliant on them at all. You're very self-reliant. And I know that kind of contradicts the message earlier about like working with others, but I'm feeling this like self-reliance energy. I'm actually feeling this as like yes, you can work with other people and rely on other people, but you are so much more self-reliant than you know, and you might be relying on the wrong people. You might be relying on, someone else to take care of you when you need to rely on someone to build success and prosperity with. The way I'm seeing this is, rather than relying on a partner to support you, you rely on building with someone who sees you as an equal, and you're kind of building together. I hope that makes sense, but I'm sure that will resonate. We also have at the bottom of the deck here the Queen of Cups, if that'll focus. And again, it's this queen energy. You are a queen. It's time to step into your queen status. It's time to heal. It's time to move on from the past. Do the healing work and allow yourself to step into your power at the same time. Yeah, and again, this throat chakra healing, this communication, healing through talk therapy, counseling, etc., mediation. I think that's everything. So I hope this reading resonates, and I will see you in the next one.